morning all.
Morning.
I'm Rue.
And I'm Ju.
And together we're London Munch. And today we've got another episode for you in London. And we're in the Tower Hill area of London today. And we've come to visit the Tower of London. It's our first time doing it, so we're looking forward to it. But as with all videos, we're going to start here with coffee because we need to wake up.
Let's go get some coffee.
Alright, and for coffee we're going to a place called the White Mulberries in St. Katherine's Dock, which is where we are right now. And St. Katherine's Dock is the only marina in central London, and it's a very pleasant place to wander about, and it's lined with a number of bars, restaurants and cafes, so it's quite the thriving area. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Cheers. Thank you. Alright, it's super busy in here. Don't know whether you can hear me because it's quite loud. I've just ordered coffee and Ju's gone for a, what'd you get?
Turmeric and ginger
Latte.
latte with oat milk.
Yeah, a turmeric and ginger latte with oat milk, and we got a filled croissant and a peanut butter blondie.
Very turmeric and gingery. Have I got yellow lips?
Nah, so it does exactly what it says on the tin, yeah? Very turmeric-y and very gingery. Nice?
Fluffy.
So peanut buttery. It's so good.
I want to try.
Alright, we've had our coffee, fully woken up now, feeling nice, and a lovely coffee shop that was. But to all our budget friendly travellers out there looking to save some pennies, that place is not for you. As lovely as it was, it cost a little bit. I wouldn't say, would you say it was a bomb? Yeah.
In terms of a filled croissant, one black coffee,
Yep.
a turmeric ginger latte with oat milk, and a peanut butter blondie, it costs
17 quid.
17 pounds.
Yeah. So yeah, that place is not for you, but we had a good time. If you got a spare few bob, that might be for you. Anyway, this might be a good time to introduce ourselves. You know, I'm Rue.
And I'm Ju.
And we're two East London travellers and food enthusiasts, bringing you food content and travel content. And seeing as we can't travel further afield these days, we're doing everything in London for now, until we're able to fly again. So please, at this point, do subscribe to the channel and do hit that like button, do share the video and all of that good stuff, because it really does help us. So do that, please. Next stop is just before the Tower of London. We've got one more spot to show you, but we're heading towards the Tower of London. So just before we make it to the Tower of London, we thought we'd make a stop here, which is right next door to the oldest church in London, founded in 675 AD, I think the sign said. So yeah, we're just gonna walk around, have a look at the oldest church in London and see what's goody. On to the main event. Adult tickets for the Tower of London come in at £29 per person, but we must confess here that we got our tickets for free with the corporate deal. No, I don't think so. Right. So this is Ju and I's first time in the Tower of London. And there's only so much information we can provide to you right now until we learn a bit more. But this is the iconic castle in London. And it is a World UNESCO Heritage Site. So let's take you around. Look at these doors. It's a lovely day today as well.
So beautiful.
The skies were threatening rain, and it did rain a little bit, but right now the sun is out in full force. So yeah, this place used to be a prison, used to be a medieval palace and fortress, and it's where the crown jewels are stored. So hopefully we'll get some time to show you. Let's go. Let's start with the medieval palace.
I want to go there. Medieval. Let's go.
Let's go. These rooms here were used by King Henry VIII himself. So, and as well as a royal residence, this used to be a military stronghold. How nice would it be to have a fireplace like that in your bedroom? Come on. There seems to be a little bit of a queue to get into view the crown jewels, but it also seems to be moving quickly, so it's not really a thing. It happens.
I was reading the sign.
There's no recording in here, guys, so we're gonna have to tell you about it once we get out.
Hey guys, so we've just come out from seeing the crown jewels here in the Tower of London.
And yes, it was super impressive. It's in a big vault guarded by 2 huge steel vault doors, and the amount of gold pieces, diamonds and precious stones in there was quite something, quite a sight to behold. If there's anything you do when you come here, it would be to visit the crown jewels, and just to see that alone makes this trip worthwhile. It was that good. And the origin story of each of those pieces is pretty telling in itself. It makes for interesting stories themselves.
Guys, if you're going to come here, I would suggest that you probably seeing the crown jewels would be one of the best things, because the lines do get really busy, and luckily for us it was empty, and now the lines are backing up quite a bit.
Definitely. Now we're just sitting outside in the grounds trying to figure out our next move, but just to be in the grounds, to walk about, to chill, to take some time out is nice in itself.
He's playing peekaboo. Peekaboo.
Up next, we're going to check out the prison quarters. In this section, we learnt about the imprisonment, execution and torture of some of the most famous figures here. Most notably for us, amongst them all, was the Cray twins. In this next room was wonderfully preserved wall markings left behind by some prisoners. True that. Continuing on from the prison grounds is now the Bloody Tower. Lego. Oh, lovely little garden bit here. Bloody Tower. Loving these doors. Wow. These stairs are super narrow. Here we learn of the mysterious and murderous history of this tower and how it became known as the Bloody Tower.
This tower is renamed the Bloody Tower.
There's so many ravens on the ground as well. It's quite nice to see them. Alright, next up is this structure here, which is the fortress. The White Tower. The White Tower is a central tower, and it was built by William the Conqueror during the early 1080s. Inside it holds many cool artifacts, like the world-class royal armories, including those worn by King Henry VIII and William the Conqueror. Inside there's also a unique Romanesque chapel. The last part of the tour in this building was an interactive section with a lot of fun and cool informational bits. We're just done now. We spent just under 3 hours here. You could easily spend so much more time here because there's so much to do, see, and there's a lot to read and learn from here. It's the perfect trip for any history buff coming to London. So yeah, we had a good time. Our day's not done yet though. Next up is food.
Let's go get some lunch.
Lunchtime, and we're actually back at St. Katherine's Dock. It's heaving right now. And yeah, we've opted for an Italian meal at Emilia's Crafted Pasta. So my hair's doing all sorts. But yeah, let's go. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey guys, we've reached our lunch spot, Emilia's Crafted Pasta. Just ordered our glasses of wine while we wait for our lunch. Cheers to a good day.
That's our sourdough bruschetta with heritage tomatoes, garlic and freshly chopped basil.
Yummy.
Yummy?
I'm really excited for my mushroom pasta.
Oh yeah, you got the homey creamy walnut sauce with chestnut mushrooms.
Chestnut mushroom.
And I got the homemade pistachio and basil pesto with sauteed cherry tomatoes, the vegan option.
So we decided to go veggie and vegan.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Oh, for you.
Yeah, thank
Oh,
you.
sorry.
That's all right. Thank you so much.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you. So that's my homemade pistachio and basil pesto with cherry tomatoes.
And I've got the homemade creamy walnut sauce with
Chestnut mushrooms.
chestnut mushroom.
That looks really good. So nice and creamy.
You can really taste the walnuts. They're really yummy. I wish there was more mushrooms though. I'm not gonna lie.
How's the pasta though and the cream sauce?
No, it's good.
Yeah?
Very, very good. But it's hot. Very, very hot.
I love the look of it. All the pistachios on top is, whew, that is hot. Of course I expect no less. The pasta's cooked perfectly. But that creamy pistachio basil's pesto is really nice. That's really enjoyable. Such a wholesome bowl of pasta.
Always scraping. Scrape.
Lovely lunch, reasonably priced. I thoroughly enjoyed my vegan pasta dish. Ju, how did you find yours?
I liked it, but I wish there was a little bit more mushroomy or even the walnut sauce. A bit more of that flavour, but it was nice nonetheless.
Yeah, I think I enjoyed my dish more than Ju did. However, it was nice, reasonably priced, and a beautiful setting to go with. But before we sign off, we're just gonna go for one drink, seeing as the weather's so nice today. Yeah, let's take you to the Dickens Inn. Around since the 18th century, the Dickens Inn was originally a warehouse building, but now, reconstructed in the style of a 3-story balconied inn of the 18th century, it's a thriving pub, typically British and a prized institution of East London. Thank you so much. Cheers. Thank you. Cheers.
Hey guys, so we're here now in the Dickens Inn in St. Katherine's Dock. We've just ordered a pint. I've got apple cider.
And I've got a regular pint of Stella because their selection of craft beer and ales isn't that extensive, so a regular pint of Stella. But guys, thank you for watching this far. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel, please share, and do comment if there's anything you want to know about today or anything else that you might want to know what to do in the area. But yeah, thanks again guys. Cheers.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.